Hello you beautiful lot, it's Purple and welcome to today's little video. Now, I'm at Prescod Close. Yeah, I mean, Prescod was a gentleman who deserves a bit more respect than this. So this is basically a new build site where the company went bankrupt and started up in another name, leaving this in this state. And these are big, nice, rich houses along here, and the estate isn't finished. They also took down that wall there, which was a big no-no since it's part of the heritage, you know. They were told specifically not to touch that wall, although they did. It went bankrupt and set up in another business name, so therefore they got away with the lot and don't have to deal with that. Now, I did do a video a little while ago, and it turns out Mr Armstrong helped one of these people along here. All right, I don't get on with the bloke, but he helped one of these gentlemen along here to try and move things along and get the road named and adopted by our council. So that's cool. But there is another one that affects majority of us lot down on the bottom of the food chain. And that one is called Ultra Close, where the Wizard's Tower is and where I reside. So give me a moment, we'll walk around and I'll show you what we've got.
A few moments later.
Right, so this is the old site of the old Chapman's box factory, and new build developers came in and they built basically a new estate down on the floodplains. Of course, yeah, it's a bit sketchy building on floodplains, but that's not the problem here. The problem is it's another new build development site where a company went bankrupt and left the road as it was in a real bad state. Chapman Road and Ultra Close. So, let's have a look at the state of this, yeah? See, in the states of these roads, as you drive over it, it creates such a it creates a lot of problems for your suspension and the rest of your car. And then of course these raised bits are trip hazards. I mean, this is a family estate. You've got mothers and children and fathers pushing their children as well, and it's awful. What's going on? Look. Even that curb's come down there. But the most interesting one is Ultra Close. Look at this. Look. Look at this. Look. And you know, it annoys me. I mean, I live in these block of flats along here, you know, where the old box factory was, and it's owned by the Guinness Partnership, who are actually pretty good. You give them a call for anything and they'll come and sort it. But right on the front end of these flats there's a crack that runs the whole length at the top, and it looks like the gable's kind of dropping down a bit. But that's nothing to do with this really. We're on about the roadworks and why it hasn't been adopted by our council. Look. That is a hell of a drop there. So all the taxi drivers that come by as well, you know what I mean? It's ruining their cars. So I ask you, dear council, what is going on here? Why haven't you you adopted it? Why haven't you looked after your people with your tax money and instead of spending X amount of money on polishing a turd with glitter? Our multi-storey car park. So anyway, peace, love and light with a touch of Northants unity.